Hello, and welcome to Live and Lead for Impact. Today, I'm going to share what might be a really simple fix to some of the frustrations with your team. Sometimes it's as simple, believe it or not, as shifting the focus of a team. Our brains are wired in a way that we can only focus on a few things at once. And inadvertently, leaders sometimes create a team that is focusing on the wrong things, or it can be group norms, just kind of the way it's always been within a team. And I actually have a quiz today that I would encourage you to grab. It's defeatthedrama.com/quiz. And I have the link right here. But this will help you swiftly determine where your team's focus currently is. Um, so often when I begin working with a leader, I tell them, the team of your dreams might be closer than you think, or you might be just a few tweaks away from fixing the friction or, fixing the frustration that you're dealing with. So again, let me get back to our brains again. So we can only focus on a few things at once, and we need our teams hyper focused. We need them to be coordinated extensions of us as leaders, but also we need us and them to be focused on the right things. And so, what this quiz does will help you. There are key indicators to tell you where the key focus is for your team right now. And so, one, they might be very rules focused. So, what does this look like? And I won't go through all of them because, again, the quiz is going to help you look at your team and figure it out. And sometimes there might be combinations. But if your team is hyper focused on rules, there's a lot of bureaucratic red tape. Sometimes we have to have it. There are rules, there are laws, there are things that we need to follow. But um, in a rules focused organization, the team really is finding ego and power in saying no because of the rules. So that's the difference. It's not about doing the best or minimizing liability or those kinds of things. It's really almost the fun of saying, no, we can't do that. I'm not able to do that. I think back, years ago, I had someone who was being a rules follower. Initially, it was a call center. Um, Super silly thing, but I had ordered my kids for Christmas a game system, and it was supposed to come with two games. And as I ordered it, it appeared that everything was fine. Everything was in the cart. It didn't say that anything was out. And I bad on me, I didn't open the package until Christmas Eve. Not a good idea. And I found in there an indication that they were out of the games. And so game system, no games, not good. So when I originally called the 1-800 number to say, hey, your system didn't let me know in any way, shape, or form, what can we do? Like, I'll take my part of the responsibility. I didn't check the box immediately. However, here we are now. Like, is there anything you can do? And the first person on the phone was very much rules. Well, the rules are the rules. And even though our system failed and didn't forewarn you at all during checkout, et cetera, nothing I can do. Very rule oriented. I hung up and called back. And then I got someone who was more customer focused. So it all worked out. Let's just say that. But if your entire team is really all about saying, the rules don't allow me to do that. And again, they're gaining power, and there's almost a fascination with looking for ways to not do things for your customers or clients or each other, fellow team members. We have internal customers when we serve one another. So anyway, the rules focus is going to stand in the way sometimes of serving your customers or clients well. How about focus on self? So in every way, shape, or form, kind of the number one focus. Again, our brains are only able to focus on a couple of things at once. So focus on self. What's in it for me? How can I get the most for me? Generally, these teams aren't good stewards of the money of the organization. They want to make the most. They want to do the least. They want to, sometimes it doesn't even make sense what they're asking for in terms of pay. These teams tend to be very focused on looking at the time, biding their time, etc. Doing the least amount of effort because it's all about me. I'll just do one more quick one. Confusion. What the heck are we supposed to do? And I didn't know that. What are the rules? Where's the focus supposed to be? What's the new process? I don't know. Just tons of confusion. and no one knowing what the heck is going on. So it's really hard to take good care of clients when the focus is on confusion. So those are just a few examples of what you'll find in the quiz. Even as I'm describing very quickly, you might already be noticing some of the attributes of your team. But of course, ultimately, we want the team focused on the mission and vision, the outcomes that we're trying to create, providing that wow customer service, that wow client experience. And we need them to have the focus on that and then the freedom to do the right things to make it happen. So often, like I said, there are just some few tweaks that can get your focus. Like picture a camera lens, where is it pointing? And sometimes there are just a few little tweaks that you can make to shift the focus of the team. Lots of times people want to be doing a good job. It's just the focus, the group norms aren't really focused in the right direction. Just a quick little illustration of how our brains work. I want to ask you to uh, right now pay attention to how your feet feel inside your shoes. You're like, "Oh, wow, look at that. They're a little tight on one spot." So you hadn't been noticing until I mentioned it. Maybe you're only wearing socks. If you're only wearing socks, how do your feet feel on the floor? So there are all kinds of opportunities for us to focus on a million different things in every moment, but we decide where we will focus. Where do we want our brain to put emphasis? And so, as a leader, we want to do the same things with our team and make sure that the focus is in the right place. So, grab the quiz, super quick. It'll just ask you the basics of what you're experiencing with your team, and it'll give you some clues for where they're currently focusing. Hopefully, they're focusing on the mission and goals of the organization. That would be great. You're good to go. Maybe you still have some tweaks, but if you find that they're focusing elsewhere, there's just some tweaks to make in how you're communicating things and leading, et cetera. So, and I'm happy to help you with that. So grab the quiz, defeatthedrama.com/quiz. Um, Let me know what you find after you take the quiz. And if you want any help in shifting the focus of your team, I'm here. You can always grab a spot on my calendar by going to focusforwardcoaching.com/book call. So thanks for watching. Again, as always, drop a comment below if you had any aha moments while I'm chatting here, or shoot me a message. And if there are some topics that you'd like to see, I'd love to do those for you. I am always here to help. I've been doing this work for over 30 years, and I am your team performance pro here to help. And thank you so much, and make it a great day.